Here we go, Fro Nation, Motiv Nation, Bowling Nation. It's the Fro with the Motiv balls. I told you I'll be back tomorrow. It's tomorrow, so here I am today to give y'all the quick live first impressions of the new Ford Sub-Zero. Now, reminder, everyone, I throw 14 pounds, so the numbers on my ball are, the RG is 2.49 and the differential is 0.54. So it's a low RG and high differential. What does that mean? The ball wants to try to read early and flare a lot. So this is definitely a hook monster. When I say hook monster, it's not necessarily what you see down lane. Hook normally happens earlier. So this, I'm already going to say, is going to be for heavier oil, so the ball could try to stay on line because it's going to read so early. And like I said yesterday in my last video, this is kind of complements the Evoke and a little bit more of it smoother in the back end. So this helps to keep it on line. I'm going to assume that on heavier oil, this helps to keep my angles in front of me also. That's what I'm predicting about this ball. My layout is 40 by 5 1/4 by 20. That back angle of 20 is trying to create a little bit more sharpness. For me, if I miss the ball a little bit, at least I got that little help from the drilling to help me get the ball back in case I missed it off the bottom. The smaller that angle, like I said, minus 20, the smaller it is, the sharper it tries to read off the spot. So yeah, 5 1/4 is pin to pap distance to help to get the ball a little bit further down lane because it is so strong. First impressions, before I even throw it, I'm telling you right now, I like it. I like it a lot. I like the colors. Should look pretty cool going down the lane. We're gonna check this out right now. I've already had one game on this lane already with my other stuff. Not throwing this ball yet. You're about to see the very first shot with this ball. It is an older used house shot from yesterday, but there hasn't been too much traffic, so there's still a little bit of oil out there. This ball might be a little bit too strong, but we're gonna find out. So here we go. Whew, excited. Feel like Christmas in August. Call it a late birthday present. My birthday was about 10 days ago, so late birthday present. Same numbers we start with on house shots. Staying in 25, looking at about 10, see what happens. Got it inside. Whew, got it inside and it held. Looked pretty good. I don't know about my angles. I'll set this up pretty quick. Hopefully you saw that. I was looking at 10. I hit 12, 13 almost. But because the ball is so strong up front, it held the line and burned up enough energy to where it didn't go face on me when it got down lane. Again, that's the advantage of these big balls. They burn up early to help control the back end. Let's try that again. Hopefully let's throw it a little bit better. Staying at 25, looking at 10. Much better. I like it. If you don't like that, you don't like bowling. That's all I'm saying. That was outstanding. That ball definitely still had enough teeth to almost stone 8 twice back to back. First time I got it inside, which was understandable. Second one I got it out, and it saw it dry and came off like a monster. Whew. So on that note, let's give it a little bit more room. Let's go 27. 27 with my feet. We're going to parallel in, so I'm going to try to stay away from that drive too much on the outside. So 27, looking at about 12. Golly. Once again, got it inside a little bit. I was looking at 12, hit 13, but it's so strong. I thought that was going to be face for sure. And it still held pocket because, again, it forgives it a little bit in the back end because it's a little bit smoother in the back end compared to the Evoke. The Evoke probably gave me a Greek church. I'm telling you right now. So, try it again. 27. Looking at 12. Let's throw it a little bit better. Throw it a little bit better. Got it wide. Yeah. When it sees dry, there's no mercy on that ball. So I could also see this as, if you know there's a hook spot on the lane, just throw it at the hook spot and watch the ball peel back. That's always a fun day. Let's get two. All right. So I was a little bit soft with it. So let's stay firm with it. So even if I get it into the dry, it'll still push a little bit. Going 27, looking at 12, be a little firm with it. I was firm, and then finished flat. So I'm getting too deep, so it's burning up a little bit, and I flat. But I also got around it a lot. So we're gonna try the same shot and stay up the back of it so it doesn't burn up so much, and see if it carries that corner on this next shot. Get the spare, get the spare. Spares are good. All right, try that shot again. Like I said, stay at the back of it so I don't get around it so much so it doesn't burn up too much. Gives me a little bit better recovery in the back end. Staying firm with it. I'm in the wrong hand position. There we go. More up the back of it. When it splits to 8-9, it's always a good day. Whew. I'm throwing this ball tomorrow. I said yesterday that I wanted to try to throw this ball on the pattern tomorrow. From what I saw in that pattern, I believe this ball is going to blend the pattern very well. See if we can put some dollars in our pockets. At the end of the day, that's what we're all trying to do, right? And have some fun along the way. All right, so 6 frame. So we're on the back part of the game. Let's jump in a whole lot. See what this ball's got in this engine. I'm standing 32, looking at about 15. Wow. Wow. Because it burned up last shot, when I wasn't so deep, I figured that might burn up more, so I try to keep it tighter. Obviously, it does not like being tight. This is the, I'm going to call this the Little Shop of Horrors ball. Y'all remember that movie, Little Shop of Horrors? Feed me, Seymour, feed me. That ball is saying, feed me some oil, because it definitely needs it to hold. Get to. All right, so it wants oil. Let's give it some oil. Let's jump in a little bit more. For the lefties, I'm in no man's land right now. Let's go 35. 35. Now let's aim 15. Open up that angle a little bit more in the fronts. There we go. Ooh. You can see that it puked a little bit, but it still had enough to carry the 10 pin, or the 7 pin. And I got around it instead of up the back of it, so I still made it burned up energy, and it still had just enough to kick the corner out. So 35 might be, for this shot right now, might be as deep as I could get. Unless I'll probably give it a little bit of air time to save some of the energy up front to use in the back. So let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. Looking at around 15. Give it a little air. It finished a little bit better, but it's still burning up a little bit too much. So yeah, I'd say that's about the limit that way for me on this pattern right now. So let's do the Cupid shuffle, and as I'm facing you, to the right, you know what I mean? So when I turn around, it's actually to the left. To the left, here we go. Let's go back to 20. Let's go 20. Get it up the lane, see how much it tries to hold. Ooh, I didn't expect that. Did not expect that. I like that shot too. Oh. Look at that, this strike was so good it knocked down more than 10 pins. But I definitely saw it read, but it didn't jump. Because it's so smooth off the back end, it's able to hold that line even when you play straighter. So those that like to get into the lane and open it up a little bit, it works. For those that like to play a little bit straighter, seems like to work also. Let's give that shot one more try. Standing 20. Here we go. Yeah, I can see it trying to dig. And with a little bit heavier volume out there, I'm pretty sure throwing this ball down and in will work also. All right, we're gonna wrap up this game. It's the field shot. Shot a little razzle-dazzle for everybody, little razzle-dazzle. My personal trick shot. You see somebody try to do this shot, that means they're trying to copy me. With that said, if I throw it in the gutter, I don't want no bad comments. Here we go, here we go. Hold. There we go. All right, well, that's a wrap. First game with the ball, I think I shot 212. I tried different areas of the lane. All areas look pretty decent until you get so deep that the ball burns up a little bit too much to where it doesn't want to finish. So I understand that. I can see this ball on medium to long oil patterns. If it's a medium pattern, you have to get it inside a little bit. If it's longer pattern, you get it in front of you. Heavy oil, I think it's gonna love oil because that's a little shot ball. Feed me some oil, that's what it wants to do. So I think the more oil, the better for this ball. I like it. I'm gonna give it a try tomorrow. If you like the Yabba Dabba Doo jersey, again, I Am Bowling, www.iambowling.com. You can use the code FRO20 for 20% off your order. And if you like the book to keep your records, again, that's nexusbag.com. They also sell the bags, the Nexus bags that we see all over the place. Great bag, give those a try. I have a code for that, it's AFRO10. And of course, if you're looking for a motive ball, find your local pro shop. Tell them Alan sent you. They probably don't know me, but you never know. Y'all take care. Motiv Nation, Fro Nation, Bowling Nation. This is me, the Fro with the Mo. Out.